Well, this episode of Smackdown was good as per usual, but good in a little bit more of a special way to my heart, okay? This did everything for me. I got all that I needed out of this, if I'm being completely honest. So let's go ahead and jump right on into the shenanigans. We started off immediately with good old Cody Rhodes coming out to fight Ludwig, and he's about to hit a pedigree for some reason. And of course we end up having shenanigans happen. Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman midway through the match end up coming out, and it basically just distraction. It's a thing. You kind of expect this at this point. They never can really fight fair, but eventually Cody does hit the crossroads. It was a pretty decent match. I was on and off on actually like paying attention to the match itself, as I was, you know, trying to set up different stuff for my TikTok. But Cody won, of course, and then we had a talk off, and Cody got challenged for Monday night against Solo Sikoa, and then is going to have another standoff with Roman Reigns next week on Friday before WrestleMania Day. And Cody basically was just like, you're still not ready, Solo, fuck you, and I'm going to prove and show that Roman Reigns ain't ready either, fuck you. And yeah, it was pretty good, not gonna lie. Then we ended up having Charlotte Flair. I actually think that this is a little bit out of order because this doesn't feel like what happened immediately next. But we ended up having a Charlotte Flair segment, and she eventually started to get booed a little bit because she started to talk more like she's kind of a dickhead asshole heel during this, kind of just being like, I'm the shit, fuck what you heard, bitch. But one of the things that ended up causing this to go back to, you know, good guy realm is she name drops Sasha slightly. I don't think that she said anything about Naomi, but she name dropped the Bella Twins and Sasha Banks for sure. Then that turned everybody back onto her. Basically all she ended up saying was, I'm the shit, I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna beat Rhea Ripley. I don't know, it seems like all of the women's like championship matches, the matches in general for WrestleMania are kind of shit compared to literally everyone else's. Like, why can't we get the same kind of time on these people as well, you know? Because I feel like the Rhea and Charlotte are going to have a fucking slamma-jamma of a match, and Asuka and Bianca Belair are going to tear the fucking house down. Yet neither one of them are seeming to have good build to their matches at all. Whereas we got Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns taking up like half of every goddamn show, basically. We have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn basically taking up the other half for the most part. And then they make sure to squeeze in that Logan Paul and Seth Rollins shenanigans as well, which all are going to be good matches as well, but there's no time for Charlotte, Rhea, Asuka, Bianca, even though these matches are probably going to be just as good, if not fucking better. But that's just my little rant. Anyways, we end up having the Rey Mysterio versus LA Knight match. Pretty decent. The main thing that happened with this is that Dom came out, cost Rey the match, and as you can see, wife and daughter are here, which we all already knew. He ends up pulling this shit, and in my eyes, I'm sorry, my mom would not have let this stand at all. Even if we were play, my mom would have punched me in the fucking face. Listen to this.
So that makes you a deadbeat mom.
Whoa, sister hops in. Whoa. And then the shit that got me and was having me like, bro, my mom would have slapped the fuck out of me. She took the mic from his hand and was about to start talking. He snatches it back. What? Oh boy. And then of course Rey Mysterio came and knocked some sense into him. And then now we have the Rey Mysterio Con-Dom match nice and ready to go. So cool beans. Cool beans. This is another match that isn't getting too much play, but it also, I guess, doesn't really... It's not really much of a story, I guess, really. These showcase matches, they had the women's one, and now we're gonna have... They're adding Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler to the match against Liv and Raquel. And now Natalia and Shotzi are in it. So, cool beans, I guess. 9 times out of 10, Ronda and Shayna Baszler are gonna win this. Not gonna lie. But anyways, moving on. We end up having the contract signing for the triple threat match between Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus, which is going to hit like a motherfucker. And then we ended up getting a match between now basically Pete Dunne. You know, he's kind of gone back to Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne and Gunther. Gunther ends up winning. But there was a whole lot of shenanigans going on. Sheamus ends up hitting Drew McIntyre outside of the ring. Drew and Sheamus kind of are like, yeah, trying to not be friends much anymore. Drew says, I know that I can beat him, and I know that you can't because you've already lost twice, but yada yada. And yeah. It was a whole big thing, and I am looking forward to this match. Holy. We finally have a title card for the Austin Theory John Cena match after John Cena brutalized his whole existence like 2 weeks ago. And then we had the main event. Very quick, to the point. Kevin Owens had a KO show. Came out, basically introduced Sami Zayn. They hugged it out. They were just like, oh, I love you. And then the Usos attacked. Yeah, that's all that we really needed. All we needed. Rey finally stood up to his piss poor, should have stayed in the condom. We got further shenanigans with the KO Mania and WrestleZania shirt being transferred between the two, and they truly are showcasing that they are on the same page. We got a little bit more continuation that, yeah, the Usos don't like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which we didn't really need too much of, but hey. We got the confirmation of Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio match. Everything is looking good. WrestleMania is looking like it's going to be a very good show. But overall, pretty good. Can't lie. Like I said already in the very beginning, it did everything that I kind of wanted it and needed to happen. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment room where you guys reign supreme. I know I try to make everything nice, sweet, and to the point. I don't want to drag out. But let me know. Let me know how you felt. That's all that I got for you. Daddy's Zebra, the best on YouTube, signing the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day and a nice juicy. I you goddamn acha.